What's up with it? What's up with it? We are up in here. We are in the building. You know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is, fellas. Let's get to this game and let's talk about it. Get at me in the chat area, fellas. Get at me on PayPal. Get at me on Cash App. Get at me on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon. All the links are definitely in the chat area. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. That's what it is, fellas. You already know what time it is. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. And you already know what it is, fellas. Fair use. And let's get to the show. Let's get it cracking. Let's get to the show and let's get it cracking. You dig? Also, hit me in the membership button, hit the super chat, fellas, and hit that notification bell. That bell's in one of those corners. Hit that bell so you'll be customized to all the videos when I drop them, fellas. You'll be the first one to get it. Let's go. Let's talk about it. You dudes be accepting bad behavior. Now, this video here that I got coming up, fellas, it's music in it, so we can't really play it all the way through. So we're gonna see what homies, he had to pull up on this chick, snatch her up out of a music video, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get to the commentary, we're gonna get to, talk about the content, and we're gonna get down to it and speak about these things that he could have avoided from the beginning. And you wouldn't have to deal with this. And we're going to speak about how women, you do have some women. Excuse me, I had to take a drink of this water, fellas. We're going to speak about how you do have some women, fellas, and this is real. You do have some women that tell you guys the truth and let you know what type of women that they are, but you still accept them for who they are. And this is what you got to deal with. Let's go.
Yep, that's me.
Look, see, you got the music coming up.
You're probably wondering how I
Look, guys stepping up, look, snatching her up out of the video. But see, look, fella, this is my thing right here, right? And even though it's a part of, aggression, things of that sort, YouTube chill, we're just teaching a lesson here, how to bring it in and out. And a lot of women be telling you guys who they are. A lot of women. I've ran across so many women. Matter of fact, I just, dealt with this shit last week. A chick actually let me know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like to party. I like to go out with my friends. You know what I'm saying? I like to drink. I like to kick it. That's who I am. But at the same time, I am feminine. I can be feminine. I can do, she basically let me know who she is. Sex is absolutely great, fellas. You know what I'm saying? It's all the way to the T. I pretty much do what I please, do as I please with it. You dig? And it's all the way there. However, my acceptance to who she really is, her behavior, and who she told me she is, it's not allowed. So I don't allow that. That's not who I am, and I'm not gonna fuck with a chick like that. So, with that being said, I choose not to go that route of a relationship. I'm gonna go ahead and fuck with her. I'm fucking with her shit till it fizzle out, because it's gonna leave, it's gonna fade out. I know how these things go, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Everything is temporarily in your life, fellas. Nothing stay forever. Only thing gonna stay forever is you, your confidence in who you truly are. Other than that, nothing stays forever. So you gotta expect these things. And what I'm not gonna allow is that kind of behavior, because I'm not that dude, So I'm not going to wife up that kind of behavior. I'm not going to be in a relationship with that kind of behavior. I don't give a fuck how you look, how cute you are, how cute you may think you are, or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? That's not how I get down. That's not how I move. So that's me. But you do have guys out here that will overlook that, you know, and we'll get in the relationship with her because of her sex. And they get in a relationship with her because she treats them great. And she may treat them great. She may treat them good. But this is what she's doing. She's not going to switch up and change. And I already know that the sex is there. We fucking around like that, But in her eyes, I may not be him. I may not be that dude all the way through. Because if I was that dude all the way through, these are things she would try to hide. These are things she wouldn't talk about. These are things she wouldn't bring forth. But she was letting me know some certain things, like she was in the dominant realm. And nah, I don't fuck around like that. Now just think, just picture, if I would have took her forward, if I would have put her in a relationship, fellas, who would I to be walking up on and pulling up out her music video? Who am I to be tripping with her and checking her phone and just spazzing out on this bitch because she's creeping around and she's doing what she do? Who am I to get mad because she's out here going to parties, getting drunk and fucking around with her partners? And who am I to trip on that shit when she told me who she was? Now it's my choice if I'm going to accept that shit or not. You gotta read between the lines, fellas. I done fuck with bitches, man. Sex great. I mean, off the charts, immaculate. The time that we spend with each other be all the way on point. Bitch got, cook good, got the best comforts, you know what I'm saying? And I'd have seen red flags that I wasn't with, fellas, but I can't ignore the things that I'm not with. Because if I ignore that, fellas, then I'm ignoring the essence of who I am. I'm ignoring my true self. I'm ignoring all that, and I can't ignore that, fellas. If I put that on the back burner and chase the lust, I'm going to be doomed in the long run. And this is what you guys go through. And I guarantee this is what this young dude went through. He's seen the wildest animal acting in this bitch. She's seen the wild, and not to say she's an animal, but you dig what I'm saying? Partying type, drinking, kicking it, smart ass mouth, you know what I'm saying? Disrespectful behavior or whatever the case may be. He's seen that shit. But he chose to make that his bitch. And when he chose to make that his bitch, you can't be surprised she's in the motherfuckers' music videos with the bag, with money, and being being that vixen or that video hoe or whatever the case may be. You can't get mad at that. That's what you chose, right? Except what it really is, fellas. Accountability is everything. Accountability is everything. That's what develops the masculinity into the man. That's one of the things that develop masculinity is you being accountable. You know what I'm saying? And when you're accountable, fellas, then you'll watch your steps going forward. These are less mistakes you'll make. You know what I'm saying? And when you guys don't have accountability, you rather sit back and blame the bitch. What the fuck this bitch doing in the music video? Oh, hell, I'm ready to go snatch her. What the fuck she over here drinking with these niggas and kicking it with all these bitches and these dudes? I caught my bitch out kicking it. I'm riding around, coming from work, whatever. I happen to slide by somewhere and I see my bitch car. She out here in the bar kicking it, turning up. And what the fuck she doing? I'm getting a call. This bitch is out here. Somebody, spied on the bitch, seeing the bitch, and text me or hit me up through social media, wherever the case. Or I seen a picture off social media, a video, and I follow that. What the fuck this bitch out here? You gotta accept who she is, because that's who you accepted. She told you who she was, and if she didn't tell you out of her mouth, fellas, she showed you who she was. That's just what it is. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. When I get up in here, get at me in the PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumble, the Patreon. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. The links are definitely in the chat area. Get at me, fellas. Hit the membership button. Hit that notification bell, fellas. Hit the super chat bell just as well. Hit the super chat button. Show love to the show. Let's get it popping. As Steve Harvey walks on eggshells, fellas, in this relationship. He clearly walks on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? Just by the way he's displaying, the things that he's saying out his mouth, the rhetoric that he's spilling. Excuse me, dog. I accidentally hit this plug on the ground. The rhetoric that he's spilling and the shit he's saying, fellas, he's showing you, fellas, that in his marriage, he got no control. He got no control, you know what I'm saying? But we all knew this. We seen this from the jump, right? But listen to what he say.
Keep your damn mouth shut.
There it is. There it is.
Just shut up.
That's right.
Hold up, fellas. Let me do something real quick. Get over to here. Hold up.
Don't say nothing. It's best don't say nothing. There ain't no trying to fix. That way you ain't got to fix. What if you're right? What?
Dude, like, damn, so what if you're right? What? No, ain't no such thing as being right. Hell no. Ain't what Steve Harvey say? Ain't no such thing as being right. No. Nah, fuck no. She run the show. If you right, then you sleep on the couch. If you right, then you ain't get no pussy. You know what I'm saying? If you right or display that you right, then shit, she's gonna make sure you wrong in the whole form, and she gonna stand on you being wrong because you are wrong. She's right. She's the woman. She's the queen. The fuck? You hear this shit, man?
What did he say? What did you say? What did you write? What did you write? How are you married? Yes, I am. You actually said that? What if you write? When? I mean, sometimes. What? Boy, your dumb ass ain't gonna make 15. I can tell you that right now. What you think?
She ain't gonna make 15 years of marriage simply because you're right in the relationship, simply because you're trying to lead, right? Right equates to leadership, fellas. And if you're right about certain things and you know you are, you display your leadership and you shown her, you know what I'm saying, what it is, and she still go against you, then she's not for you. Facts. Now, if you're in a relationship like Steve Harvey, you're married, and you got to, you know what I'm saying, normalize that your woman is right. You can't put up no debate. You can't speak out as a man and she'll go against it, or she's going to leave or simply hold a pussy back from you or force a divorce and take you from most of your shit. In the Steve Harvey case, most of it, because he's worth, I think, a couple $100 million. So she can really get him, and he knows this. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really the case behind it. It ain't about what she can get him at on in a divorce. You know what I'm saying? This is his behavior. He come from that era. He's come from that, you know, he's one of them, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those weak ass old men. He's a weak old dude. You know what I'm saying? What she say goes. You know what I'm saying? The queen is always right, you know. You know, he in the back his mind, he think men cheat more than bitches. He think men are more manipulative and more deceptive than women. Because he was raised to think that way, and he normalized that shit. Straight sucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're going to make it to see 15. You know, you make it to see 15 years. Nigga, you crazy motherfucker, nigga. I would have never made it into a motherfucking marriage, nigga, once I see that she failed my leadership, or she got it in question, or she don't believe in what the fuck I'm saying. It ain't no 15 years. It ain't even 15 days. Fuck, it may not even be 15 hours. We get it in and bitch, you holler. Once I got to see that shit at the jump, fellas, then I got to carry it out. And then once I see that you ain't about that, then you got to dismiss yourself, or I'm going to dismiss you. Ain't no marriage. We ain't going to make it to see no marriage. So Steve Harvey was clearly showing you guys what type of dude he is and who he is. He's a sucker, flat out. It's an old trick. This is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? He shuts the fuck up. And if he know he better not shut the fuck up, he ain't get no pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. He's in that realm. He's one of them old niggas that live that life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, the queen is always right. Bring home the check, and she, you know, she takes majority and leave you with what she gonna leave you with. You know, you got these old niggas and they think that way. These old niggas is fucking the game up, and that's some contagious ass bullshit that they got, and it's rubbing off on a lot of these younger dudes. They think that way too, and here doing 15, 16-hour shifts and shit at these plants and shit. Nigga, bringing home the bag, nigga, thinking you supporting and feeding the family, and this bitch out here, nigga, handling business in the streets, fucking different dudes, and the family might not even be yours. Ooh, let's talk about it. Might not even be your motherfucking kids. Might be somebody else's kids the whole time. You out here busting your ass, raising and paying child support or paying support in the household with your bitch, and y'all stay together, and them kids ain't even yours, nigga. Nigga, you find out they somebody else's, nigga. Real game. Bitch been fucking you and somebody else the whole time. Yeah, sucker shit. And he's nigga, she the queen, you know. Shut the fuck up, or you won't make it to see 15 years. You must be crazy. Hold up, fellas. Hold up for 1 second. I gotta take care of something. Let me mute. Hey, what's going on? We back at it. I had a call, had to take care of something. But yeah, that's straight crazy, man. How these dudes, that's weird, man. But let's get to this next video, fellas. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, fellas. Hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. Show love to the show. Show love to the show, fellas. You know what time it is. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Get at me on Rumble just as well. Get at me on Rumble just as well. Now, when hold on, I fucked up. I said duh. I mean, that's what I meant to say. They. Hold up, fellas. Let me say this. Hold on. Fuck it. Oh, let me see something. Yeah, now let's get back to it. They don't respect tricks, fellas. They don't respect tricks. And we're going to show you right here how they don't respect tricks. Let's get to it. This is a woman right here that was married and that is married, and her husband is out here paying for side bitches rent and giving them bread. This is crazy.
This morning I got a call from a young lady. She been in a relationship with my husband for 5 years since he been dealing with multiple, women. For the last 2 years, my husband leave out the house at 7:30 a.m., 7:30 a.m. and don't come. I work extra hard. This girl said my husband give her $1,000 every 2 weeks for her bills and stuff like that. She told me she lied about her name. She told me everything that I never fucked nobody on. Never fucked nobody. I know three different people for a fact. I know he fucked. We went through a lot. We got past that shit. But I'm just tired of being number one when I know it's somebody out there that want to call me, that want to talk to me, that wants to be around me, that, you know what I'm saying?
And we can talk to y'all.
Now, my thing is this. What was he saying?
Thing that, a.m., 7:30 a.m. and don't come. I work extra hard. This girl said my husband. This morning I got a call from a young lady. She been in a relationship with my husband for 5 years since he been dealing with multiple, women. For the last 2 years, my husband leave out the house at 7:30 a.m., 7:30 a.m. and don't come. I work extra hard. This girl said my husband give her $1,000 every 2 weeks for her bills and stuff.
Damn. Oh, man. Your wife don't respect you, man. Your wife do not respect you, man. Your girlfriend, your baby mama, whoever you fucking with and reside with in a relationship, fellas, and you ain't, oh, wow. And you ain't handling business like you supposed to in the household, to where you taking money out of the household and giving it to another bitch, and you married, nigga, she'll never respect you, bro. She gonna push the line on you until she gets you for everything, and she gonna take you to court and get you for everything just as well. That's her whole game plan, is to take you to court and get you up out of everything. Because if she take you to court and get you for everything, then you know what I'm saying, she don't respect. You already know she don't respect you. You out here tricking, you putting the money up out of the household, and you're married to her. And like I said, it could be your girlfriend or your baby mama. Now, if it's your girlfriend, your baby mama, she really gonna push the line on you. She gonna make you do this, do that. She's gonna purposely push the line on you. You know, purposely talk bad on you, talk down on you, trick ass nigga. She ain't gonna respect you, and she will take your money and go fuck with another dude with your money. That's clear indication that she will do that. It's simply because how you are and the way you doing sucker shit. You can't do sucker shit, fellas, like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why. See, you dudes get married, y'all get in a relationship because y'all be having scarcity. You know what I'm saying? You can't be alone, you can't stay alone, so y'all get in a relationship and y'all do all this weirdo ass shit. You know what I'm saying? To go get with a bitch and try to make sure that you know you got it, everything locked down and everything is good, and you know you gonna be with her and only her, and y'all gonna build together. You know, you the king, she your queen. When you really got urges to fuck around outside the relationship, and you got tricking, you know, you got a trick fetish. You know, a lot of tricks, a lot of husbands, a lot of them dudes, you know what I'm saying? A lot of husbands, majority of the husbands be out here paying for other bitches. And that's how I go. So you dudes gotta watch out, man, and watch how things are, man. And that's real game, bro. Cause when you doing shit like this, you'll never gain the respect. And plus you normalize it. You made it a part of your life to do this shit. This is who you are. So it's gonna be hard to shake that shit. You're gonna need probably some help, some game, or some kind of coaching or some shit to get up out of that. Because this is a majority of dudes' lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then you think it's cool that you're doing this because you probably making a little money. You know, you bringing in a couple thousand a week or however you know what your salary set as, however you do it. You know what I'm saying? And you figure you got enough to fuck with your little side piece, pay her bills, trick on her, and you'll be good that way just as well. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't got to do that, you can be a husband and still have bitches, and your wife will know you got bitches. You know what I'm saying? And still be good in that way, the way you ain't tricking and doing that shit. But you ain't like that. The majority of you dudes are not like that. You ain't got the guts to be like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to be like that without lying, because lying is in you motherfuckers' DNA. That's weird though. Get over here and fuck with me, fellas. Get over here and fuck with me. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go take care of some business. But once again, get at me the PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumple, and the Patreon. You see the links in the chat area. Go to the description below my main page, fellas, and you'll see everything there. My number there too. Text me, let me know what it is, and we can get that popping. You dig? I'm about this bitch. Holla.